As it stands today, gear being earned in the most popular of MMOs is quickly replaced and forgotten about within the next patch or expansion. Even godlike swords that should be slaying the strongest of demons and foes sell for absolute scrap to a random NPC. I'm looking at you, World of Warcraft. Those games are coated with FOMO through and through as you struggle to stay relevant and not be left behind at a set pace. I'm approaching 30, and while I consider myself young, I understand that I have obligations as a married man with lots of four legged children. You won't catch me playing Rust or Tarkov where I can seemingly lose everything in literal moments. Ultima Online Excelsior Shard is a free UO shard that gives players like me the breathing room and sandbox to slowly upgrade all facets of my character without most skill or stat caps within reason. Everything that you do feels impactful, and you realize that banding together with other players to take on foes that are too much for yourself alone is what games today are missing. It's not a dungeon finder or instant queue, it's human connection as you chat with others and adventure together in pursuit of whatever you are working on individually. To understand why Excelsior is such an improvement for like minded adult gamers, you need to understand that the game we are originating from, vanilla retail UO, is already brilliant in design because it does not have rigid classes beyond your initial stat allocation upon your character's creation. You are given a total of 700 skill points, naturally shaping your class as you perform actions in the game like a sculptor molding his clay. Here is why I play on my favorite shard for free, mind you, opposed to retail. Eventually, you will hit that 700 skill points ceiling. Your character will not go above that, and everything else is locked to your allocation unless you reduce a stat just to benefit another one. You are then thrust into the pit of PvP or engaged in much harder combat scenarios that could take the game from being laid back to sweaty and intense. If you're chasing dopamine based off of adrenaline highs, then I would recommend you check out the Outland Shard instead. But back to my point. This is where the Excelsior Shard sets itself apart. Gone are the days of having to create multiple characters to divide yourself between crafting, magery, melee, dark, light, and archery focused alternate characters, just to name a few. There is no skill cap anymore. To all of you who occasionally enjoy touching grass, such as myself, this is huge. This enables you to level up any and all archetypes or classes that you've had in mind without amassing an army of alts. You will not hit that max cap of every skill in the game in a month and be left bored and twiddling your thumbs. Instead, you will spend months and years building this character and their story until champions, which are known as in-game bosses, crumble before you and your allies' respective feet. And that permanent progression extends directly to your gear through their custom weapon leveling system. Instead of throwing away your favorite weapon when a new boss drops something, your weapon actually gains experience as you fight, much like a valued companion. You can even rename it to something like the Ultimate Halberd of Destruction for some flair with enough gold in your account. This is accomplished via a weapon leveling deed, which can be easily earned in game, and your weapon of choice gets to level up to 100 with a diverse selection of stats that you can allocate. You have options such as lightning strikes, fireball blasts, life and monosteel, and more. Every level grants points you can spend on permanent stat upgrades, snowballing your power over time. It is a progression system that actually respects your time. Nothing gets wiped, nothing is disposable, and there are no PKers to ruin your relaxing grinding sessions. If you want a deep, permanent sandbox to call home, check out the links below to download the client, join our Excelsior community, hit the like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and I'll see you in Britannia.